I've known John a long time. I knew John when he was an ordinary, busy businessman. Now he's still a busy man. He's devoting his life in the service of humanity.
John is the modern-day Mother Teresa. Here's a guy that has taken substantially all of his assets and deployed them into a foundation for the sole purpose of changing lives.
After losing his father to the war, John Volken's impoverished mother was forced to send her sons to an orphanage. John eventually escaped East Germany and emigrated to Canada with less than $100 in his pocket. He took advantage of every opportunity, rising from dishwashing to acquiring real estate to finally building a furniture empire, which he sold, donating his personal wealth to help others.
All I wanted to give back, but I didn't have a clear vision how to do that.
The president of Kenya invited him to come to Africa. He was emotionally moved by what he witnessed there. It inspired him to found an organization that could nurture, train, educate, and change the lives of orphans, who are some of the most destitute children on earth.
There's some rewarding, but there's no end to it. It seems like a bucket of water thrown in the ocean.
John saw a huge need to save lives at home, our younger generation who were losing their way to drugs, alcohol, and crime.
People go through detox centers and being detoxed, and a couple months later they go back because it's a revolving door.
Nobody really wants to go into a program and change their life, especially when you're struggling with addiction.
When you take the time to care about an individual that has nowhere to turn, and you give them that hand, that helping hand, that is the true measurement of a good human being.
He has changed and contributed to saving people's lives, changing people's lives, empowering people.
I realized what was needed is to teach life skills.
At his treatment centers, which include a one-of-a-kind food and furniture warehouse, he has mentored several hundred young men and women struggling with addiction. This unique 2-year program gives them a job, life-changing skills, confidence, and a new clean life.
It's so important for individuals to stay sober. They need to become good employees. And we teach them proper work skills.
I was put into the butcher department, and since I've been put in there, I've started an apprenticeship program. Now I'm 2 months away from completing my apprenticeship hours, and then I have to go to school for 2 months after I graduate, and I'll be a licensed butcher. So that'll be a trade that I keep with me for the rest of my life.
Before I came here, I was just a horrible person, dark. I would steal $5 from anybody I knew. Very upset, lost, lonely, scared. Today I feel like I have an immense support group in my life, and I'm going to go somewhere and be somebody, and I can be that for other people as well as my children.
If I hadn't found the John Volken Academy, if I was lucky, I'd be sitting in jail right now, but I'd probably be dead. So the academy has helped me find my soul again.
It's hard for me not to get emotional when talking about John, because of what he's done for me, and just seeing it with everyone else that's in the program.
It's amazing when the change after just a couple months, when the parents visit them and say, I hear that all the time. There's things like, they went through so many programs, nothing worked. What do you do to my son? He's different, he talks different, and even looks different.
Sometimes I have days where I sit in the mirror and I just look at myself like, why wasn't this person ever here before? Where was this guy? He was inside of me, I just chose not to look at him. And that's what John's brought out of me, is he's given me the opportunity to look at this person.
The program has been so successful, a new treatment center is being built next door. It will give more young people the opportunity to change their lives. They will live here and, like so many before them, be given the chance to acquire the needed life skills to maintain permanent sobriety. But despite his success, the founder of the John Volken Academy wonders if he has done enough.
Something drives me to say, look, you got to do something, you got to do better. You know, there's so much work to do. But I also realize you can't solve the world's problem. All you can do is make it a better place because of you. I feel like someday we stand before God, and I'm worried that He'll say, John, you could have done better.